Thank you very much, and thank you very much for the invitation. Thank you, Nectaria, and really congratulations for the great organization. This event today is becoming more and more an incontournable, as the French say, European rendezvous for understanding better what is happening, elaborating ideas, and also is the demonstration of the role of Athens and Greece today. I want to say that I attended this meeting in the last 12, 13 years, and I saw the great recovery of Greece. And the fact that Greece today is playing an important role at European level on the different aspects, political, economic, and finance. So thank you very much. I'm very pleased, and I would say I wish great success for the next years. I answer your question by saying that why is so important the financial market? Why is so important the integration of the capital market? For, in my view, a very simple reason. The fragmentation of Europe in 27 financial markets is one of the reasons why Europe is not competitive. There are so many elements demonstrating that. We are not competitive because we are 27 markets. Take, for instance, savings. Because of the fragmentation in 27 markets, each year, 300 billion euros of savings of the European people are flying to the US. They are strengthening the American economy because the American savings market is bigger than the European one. So they strengthen the American economy, the same American business that come back to Europe to buy European companies with our own European savings money. That is a little bit paradoxical. So fragmentation is a minus for us. Is the way to push our money out of Europe, is the way to push jobs out of Europe, is the way not to attract capitals from the rest of the world. So this is why I put at the center of my report on the future of the single market the integration of the financial markets. And I wanted to try to rebrand the entire exercise, changing the name. You can tell me that, but names are not the most important part of life. I think names are important. Names are fundamental. And the name of the integration of financial markets was Capital Markets Union. In the last 10 years, Nectaria, you organized many panels within this great event on the Capital Markets Union. The Capital Markets Union definitely failed. Why? I think the main reason is because of Brexit. It failed because the idea of the Capital Markets Union, when it was launched in 2014, was to give Europe financial market one capital, London. It failed. It failed because of Brexit. And there is not another London without London. So after Brexit, all the leaders and all the European countries struggled to get the financial capital. The French to have it in Paris, the Germans to have it in Frankfurt, the Dutch to have it in Amsterdam, the Irish in Dublin, the Italians in Milan, the Spaniards in Madrid. The result was a ridiculous battle to have something that is not there. So my point is we have to rebrand it. The brand that I proposed in the report is Savings and Investments Union, to clearly say that there are two big missions. First, to give European savers better returns through the unity of the single market on finance. Second, to create the bridge that doesn't exist today between savings and investments, because we need investments in Europe and we don't have investments in Europe. The rise of investments, of private investments, is the reason of the great success of the US in the last 10 years. They were very good in raising investment. Take what yesterday here from this stage, Acemoglu and Mitsotakis, they talked about AI. But the big success on AI is based on private investments in the US, because the financial market in the US is integrated and it is working very well. That is not the case in Europe because we are fragmented. I end up with just one image. When you start your initiative in the US, your financial initiative in the US, you start with the American passport. So you have the entire American system accessible for your initiative. When you start the same initiative in Europe, at the end of the day, we start with a national passport, not with a European passport. And the first obstacle you will get is not from the US or from China. You'll get the first obstacle from your neighboring country. Take what is happening on credit cards. We are all paying only with American credit cards. First of all, because they are good, so congratulations to the three, but also because we, the Italians, will never pay with a French credit card. The French will never pay with a German credit card. The Germans will never pay with a Spanish credit card, and at the end of the day, we are all happy to pay only with American credit cards, sending fees to the US, sending data to the US. Can you imagine what does it mean, fragmentation? Fragmentation means, on the financial markets, lack of competitiveness. In my view, this is the crucial issue today to foster investments and to be really more competitive.